Now can you hear me? I had to turn that thing on. Can you hear me now? Sorry, technical difficulties. Well, hello, hello, hello. It is nice to officially meet you. Okay, awesome. Good, good, good. So guess what? I went down, got me some coffee because I was like, all right, you know, I'm nervous. I'm about to be nervous, and let's get some coffee to try to pump, pump it up. So I'm high on coffee right now, and I am actually about to hit my pen, but I don't know if we're allowed to put it here on YouTube. So I'm just gonna move out the camera real quick. And I was playing music too. There was background music going on. I definitely, I don't know why it's not. How? I have no idea how I'm supposed to play background music and um, go live either. I drink black coffee. It is black coffee. I think I've told you that already. But yeah, I came in. I got some clean brushes going on. I washed these earlier, so I got all clean. These are all clean brushes. So we're going to start from with clean brushes, which is so rare because I don't really wear makeup like that, like all the time. But when I do, I definitely want clean makeup brushes. But okay, all right, awesome. I wanted some like some. Oh, look, there it goes. I just dropped the ball. Alright. This is what happens when I get nervous. I start just like, okay, okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna start? So thank you for being here. I really do appreciate that. That means the world to me. And you have honestly been my biggest supporter, and I want to thank you for that because whew, you've definitely helped me keep going. So I want to give that to you, Brittany. So thank you. But I guess we'll just, if you can hear me, I guess we just jump right on in. I have, let me show you, literally, literally. Oh, stop it. You make me blush. Okay, so I've already taken a shower, got out the shower, did my face. I like prepped it, but I don't have any primer on, and I usually put primer on before I usually put makeup on, just because I feel if I don't wear primer, then it gets really, really mm, like caked on. Like you can definitely tell. You know what I mean? Okay, so I see the messages. Let me just look at this. I do see top chat, top chat, live chat. Okay, okay, there it is. Okay, I can see your message now. Oh wow, but I can't really see me. You love the Cheetum. I know. I had to clean that off too. A lot of this makeup and stuff, honestly, it's been packed away, and I'm just now, I guess, opening it back up again because I love doing makeup and expressing how I feel about it too. And I do get a lot of compliments with it. Like when I do it, I never thought it was like the best. I never thought I was the best at doing makeup. I honestly just did it for fun. And then um, people would tell me how well I do. And I had a friend who came over not too long ago, and she wanted me to do her eyebrows because she doesn't have any eyebrows. She shaves them off, and she does drag. And she wanted me to do her eyebrows for her, so I did them, and she got really, really surprised that I did well. And I'm like, I see potential in there, but I don't know. Like maybe I need to stop putting myself down so much and just, you know. And actually, I like starting with the eyebrows actually, but I don't know if I want to do like the whole. I might. Let's just jump right on in, right? Just jump right on in. I'm filming this in my room. It could be a business, yes. And what's that one makeup artist? Mm, Nikki Tutorials. I think it's Nikki Tutorials. Um, and I would just like look at her videos, and I'm like, wow, you you're really good at what you do. But years and years of practice of just doing it, and since I was so sheltered, well, actually, no, I'm not even gonna make that an excuse because I don't. That's not even an excuse for me not to do it. But I mean, I would sneak like my sister's makeup and stuff and just put it on me. I never really saw it as just like a woman thing. I mean, I believe like the first person to ever wear makeup was a man, wasn't it? I believe. Look at this. Look how cute that is. This was friend gave me that one. Well, let's just hop right in. Does it sound good? Does like the quality sound good? What could I work on with like how it looks on your end? Because I'm looking at myself right now and there's a lot of shadows going on, and I don't know if I like that too much. But it's my first time. Thank you for being here. Honestly, you took the day out of your Saturday to get to be here. Yes, unicorn vibes, unicorn vibes. I remember like, do you remember on a Saturday just going out and maybe acting wild and crazy? Do you remember all those days? I remember those days. I had a lot of days where I would go out with my brother actually. Him and I would always, go on the weekends is when I was smoking like the hookah and we'd go to hookah bars together and I just remember just feeling just living recklessly, but I thought that was like living free, like a free bird. Yeah. It's so wild because when I first started watching you, I was like, I relate to her so much. And even though I don't believe that I suffer with BBT. I think you would know that, right? You would, but I never really thought to look into it. But you reminded me of a really, really good friend that I had. We're not really friends anymore. I think we just fell off, but she was so sweet, and she would tell me everything of like her experiences with it, but I feel like I wouldn't really understand. Um, but definitely like asking questions and don't just automatically assume. So thank you for thank you for just keeping me motivated to keep going, honestly, because there was a few times I wanted to stop. But I think that when you get to that point, it's like, no, you just keep going. Like there's, if you really have a passion for it, and I believe that I have a passion for it. Like I feel it, I definitely feel it. I don't really know where to go or like how to, I guess, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I do have a passion for it though. But okay, let me hop on in. I rant a lot. So this is the palette actually. This was from a friend. and I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna go for it. So this, oh, thank you, Brittany. That means a lot. My makeup bag. Mm, so what I normally do first is, see, I had everything ready. I had everything right here. Got my primer. A little primer in it. 2K prom. Just go on in. This actually, from what I know, it makes the makeup look less cakey on your face. I should definitely look more into that, but look, it like brightens your face really, really well too. And it wasn't expensive. I don't shop a lot of expensive makeup. And I actually even haven't really shopped for makeup in a really long time. So we're just gonna prime the face first. We'll start off like that. Mhm. Dang, I wish there was music, man. I like listening to like peaceful melodies, honestly. Gianni would go in there and he'd be like, "What in the world?" I'm like, "Babe, leave me alone." No, he thinks it's. Let me know if this is weird. Let me know if this is strange. If you are taking a shower and do you listen to motivational speeches, quotes, um, just peaceful vibes? Not really. I mean, I do both, but I like more of like just people engaging and listening to stories and stuff like that. I enjoy that more than like listening to, some R&B or hip hop or I'll do that too. I was actually listening to that earlier, but for the most part, I like listening to relaxing music, waterfalls in the background. And I don't take baths or like a bath. I just take showers. He loves the baths. And I'm like, I was never into it. I was never really into like taking baths. It was probably like a childhood mental memory, honestly. Because when I was a child, and the very first time that I ever went to the ocean, from what I remember, it was in New Jersey, and I hated going in the ocean, and I just remember just being so freaked out. I mean, as a 29-year-old, hold on, how do I? Okay, Lofty hip hop, Lofty hip hop. Is that how am I saying it right? Lofty hip hop. I've never heard of that. I don't think I've ever heard of that. What is that? You've never been to the ocean? Really? Huh. Really? I did not know that. Wow. Brittany, you're missing out, honestly. It's like a it's like a whole different world, honestly. That is what I would say. I miss that the best. You definitely should. You definitely, definitely, definitely should. Um, it's very peaceful. And they do sell edibles and if you're like the type of person that does like doing that, sometimes when I do get overwhelmed a little bit, but being at the ocean and experiencing it on edibles, that is definitely like a an experience. So it's very peaceful. But I'm just gonna put this all up. This is normally how I would do it. I just put it all on my face first, honestly. But I guess we gotta trust the process, right? Is it necessary to put on my neck? I'm just gonna be going to bed soon, anyways. But definitely, when you get the chance, experience it. I still have photos on there when Gianni and I were down there, and oh my gosh, it's like okay, so I'm not gonna lie. There's this story when him and I was down there, and we were hanging out with a friend, an old friend, and we were down actually in Myrtle Beach, and we went to a club. It was called Pulse, and Pulse, it was the LGBTQIA club, and um, we had went down to the ocean after the club, and no lie, I was like toasted. I was like really drunk. But I picked up a shark. It was like a baby shark. I feel like it was a baby shark. It was dead, and I shit you not. Are we allowed to cuss on here too? I don't know. I shit you not. Ripped it. Yes. Uh, don't ask me why I did that. You know, when you're under the influence on something, you do some wild stuff, and it was definitely an experience. Johnny was like, "What the world?" Sometimes I just sit and like tell myself, like, why is he still with you? Like, you know, I'm just gonna try this. It's probably not gonna turn out well, but trust the process, I guess, right? But yeah, I do ask myself that, like, why is he still with you? I mean, you were one crazy something, but I guess he knows that he can be at times too, or he is too. I mean, almost 6 years. That's that's a long time for me. For a lot of people, I feel like, especially in a gay relationship, you know. Oh gosh, I hate that it like goes away. Comments, you know. Yeah, you're right. You are definitely right. He does. There's been many times where many, many times. I don't just like mean to put our relationship out there like that, but there's been a few times where we didn't know if it was gonna work out, or but it was mainly always me. I was the one who was like, I don't know if I want to continue with this relationship. Like, I love you, and I was like in denial of how well he was treating me, I guess, because I was so used to being the comforter in relationships. So I was always used to taking care of the person that I fell in love with, I guess. And I felt like I didn't really get in return. I was always like, I don't know, like I don't know how do I say it? More of the dominant one, I guess. I don't know. And ever since I've been with him, I've thought that I may be more of the submissive one, and I'm okay with that. Um, you know, I'm okay with that. But I don't know why it's so much nerve wracking to like do live on here on this platform than it was for Am I allowed to say another? Maybe I shouldn't say it, but it starts with a B. I used to go live over there, and it was so much easier. I feel like I'm so nervous. I'm over here shaking, but I felt like it was so much easier to go live over there. But now I know why. A lot of people on that app didn't they don't really care about you. Like they just want some kind of entertainment. But here you can be you. Yes, I heard. Yes, I heard healthy relationships can feel foreign and trigger trauma stuff, so then your brain wants to sabotage it because it's not what you used to. So I'm glad you preserved and you're strong. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. This is the sweetest thing ever. You're right. You're very right. And I met him when I was 6 years, so I'm 29, 24, 23 years old. So most of my 20s, I've been in the relationship with him. Am I really trying to do contour? It's hilarious. I was told that I was pretty good at that too, but this isn't the biggest ring light. I want a bigger ring light so bad. We are on a budget right now. I did see one on Marketplace though. Marketplace has some really nice stuff. Let's see if I can do it down here. All right. I'm just gonna scoot off the camera real quick so I can smoke this real quick. Just gonna go down real quick. There we go. I mean, honestly, in the camera, it kind of looks okay. I don't know if the angle's okay, but I hope y'all have had a great day. Oh, I have another person. Hi. I hope you are having a great day. Brittany, I hope you are having a great day. Yeah, this looks okay. Yeah. But, anyways, I want a bigger ring light. I have like the little teeny tiny ones. Five below. But, I mean, I love. Don't be sleeping on Five Below. I love me some Five Below. I will go there and I will shop. I actually got this from Five Below. Ooh, okay. Random question. Oh, wow. You won $1 million. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Oh my gosh, we had a conversation about that the other day. I personally do not fully know what I would like to do with it because it's like, I don't know. I mean, I was privileged when I was younger. Um, my adopted parents lived in big homes. It was always big homes, and I wouldn't really say that if I won that, I would want like just this big mansion or this big house because even living in like big homes like that, it's not going to make you. Um, I mean, it depends on how you were raised or how you grew up. And having big homes may be like a luxury to some kids, especially if they have a pool. And they always had a pool, or we were in a house where there was a pool for like 10 years we were there, I believe. And there was a pool in the back, and I just remember I had fun when I was swimming in it, but it wasn't long before I just got bored of it. And but like I said, I was very sheltered, so all I really had was my siblings. And um, so I've experienced like the big home Gianni and I, we were talking about this the other day because, see, he didn't really experience that. He was always in apartments. Oh, I don't know if I should just be throwing his business out like that, but I don't think he'll care. He was always like just like in apartments, and he never really experienced like big homes. But where was I going with this? So what would I do with it? Not a big home. I wouldn't really. I want a nice cabin. I would love to have like a cabin, like a wooded cabin near some water. But I don't think that he really wants that. I think he's more of like the city type. But I'm not really like a big city person. When I was younger, I definitely was. But you two apartment. So yeah, he. So you know where he was coming from when how he lived. He and he would always tell me like how, we would always just like I'll show him the type of homes that I lived in. He would show me the type of homes or the type of apartments that he would live in, and we had very, very different childhoods. With where we were living, but at the same time, we had very similar childhoods too. So we can definitely relate on that level too. Winning that much money though, that's crazy. That is wild. It was, I want to say it might have been a little over half of a year now. Gianni, he loves going to, um, definitely always wanted a large yard and pool. Uh, I remember mowing. I remember mowing that big ass yard, and I was pretty much the one who had to do it. My brother, he wasn't gonna do it. He was lazy as could be, so it was always me. And it was very terrifying to like, especially weed eating because my leg has gotten um, hit a couple times. I'm not good at multitasking. Let me keep going. But my leg did get hit by the rocks going underneath the lawnmower. It was not fun. I cannot multitask. But Brittany, back to what you were asking. I honestly don't know what I would do, because sometimes him and we go to the casino, um, and he's a casino person. I don't care for it. I tried doing the slot machines in Vegas actually, and I wasn't really into it. It wasn't my cup of tea. I would just see how many people would be losing their money, but they wouldn't really care. I see a lot of older people go to casinos, and they'll be there all day, every day. Ooh, these look dark. I'm just going for it, you guys. I do want to start like a business. I've thought about that. I have thought about starting a business. Um, but, mm, might be a little too dark, but we're just gonna go for it. But the few times I went, same. Me neither. I never won anything. But he has won up to $4,000. That's the biggest amount that he has won. And he did it maybe twice, and after that second time, he actually hit. Like, what the heck having all that money? Money comes and goes. What the heck is money? Why do we need money? It makes no sense. I don't understand. We spent it all probably on like dumb stuff, honestly. And casinos, they make bank. Casinos make bank. Yes, he won a lot. Noise. My friend used to say that. Oh, she used to say noise all the time. She actually moved. Where she moved? I think she's in Oklahoma now. So sad. people like people really do come and go in your life, you can definitely have some great memories. That's why I'm grateful for social media. We had a debate with that. I'm grateful for it. He doesn't think that it should really be as advanced as it is now. Dang, this thing is pigmented. Not expecting this to look like this. Now this makeup was given to us from a friend, so I know she paid some good money for this. She's a drag queen, and she gets cheap makeup, but she prefers, I guess, more of the pricier sides on eyeshadows. I don't know how that looks. Hopefully that doesn't look crazy. Eh, but yeah. I don't know, you guys. We're just gonna go for it, okay? So what are you guys doing? Curled up in bed? Midnight snack? I love my midnight snacks. Smoking, drinking? If you do any of that, I will actually be right back. I really don't know if we're allowed to show that on here. I need to do more of my research on what we can put on here, what we can't. Oh my gosh, I just messed it up. I just messed it up. So every day I like wake up. Do you guys ever do this? You look in the mirror sometimes and you're like, you know, like you start doing this because you're like, oh gosh, my face is starting to sag. or or just like, yeah, yeah, I thought so. I knew that the app that I had, we weren't allowed to do that. And I'm actually happy I got off that app. Yeah, it wasn't a good one. But what was I saying? Unicorn. We were talking about unicorns earlier. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Like seriously, I do that. I do that. If it's not every day, it's like maybe every other day. I don't know, but I do that. His mom and I, when we were staying with her, she wanted to get the tapes that like goes around right here, and it's supposed to like instant eye lift, but it's supposed to cover. And I think that drag queens use it. I know Gigi uses it, but she has to get one that matches her skin because if you get one like a shade too dark or a shade too light, or it has to like match your skin so it can like blend into your skin, throw some makeup over it. I haven't tried them out yet. I think you can get them at Walmart. Don't know how much they are, but I would try them. She did try the veneers, um, shiny smile, like shiny smile veneer. She did try to get those, and those actually looked really good. I've actually thought about getting some, but yeah, I do that all the time. Oh, yeah, yeah. Uh, Walmart. I think I saw it like on Temu, but I don't trust everything that goes to Temu. However, in one of my videos, I did say that I like the Temu tripod. I do like the Temu tripod better than the Walmart one. I will say that. That is for certain. Yes. Okay, I don't even know what color we're gonna try to go for. I'll just make some our own music. SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. Like I'm starting to get more comfortable now, so that's a good thing. You guys are making me feel comfortable. Thank you. But I was always like that. Like in school, whenever I had like a project, we had to like stand up and talk in front of the whole classroom. I would always say how nervous I was and how I didn't want to do it, but I apparently would kill it. Like people would say that I did really well with it. I'm like, really? Hmm. All right, I'm gonna go with this Last Dance. It's called Last Dance. Oh, that one's pretty too. I don't know what we're going for. Maybe we'll just go for like a Johnny Depp look. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not pro at all with makeup. It's something that I do for fun and for my own entertainment. So, but we'll just see what we can do. Yeah, that's okay. But so my high school graduation is apparently soon. I am currently like 4 hours away from where I went to high school, and I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to my high school graduation. I think Brittany, you were saying earlier that I think didn't your wasn't yours coming up or something, and you just didn't want to go, right? Yeah, I don't want to go. I mean, I have a Facebook, um, and the people who was friends with in high school, we never talked. I've had like 5 different Facebooks where I've continued to add the same people that I went to school with. Why? I don't know because that's really all that I knew, I guess. Exactly. Exactly. You're right, Brittany. Exactly. Like if I ever went, the only reason I would be going was to, I guess, no, don't want to say that I want to rub it in their face, like, oh, I'm doing better. No, no. But it'd be nice to do that sometimes. But no, I don't want to go. And I saw that it was coming up, and no one even has asked me, like, no one has messaged me on Facebook or anything else, like, hey, are you coming? Or just curious because I don't, I wasn't, I wasn't really known in high school. It just kind of just flew by me, and I had no idea what I was even there for. And I feel like some things in high school should have never happened. And I don't even know how I passed high school, honestly. Which was y'all's favorite subject? I didn't like history, I didn't like social studies, and I did not like English. Hated English, but I loved writing essays. I loved writing papers. I didn't like doing the research, but I did like writing. I liked writing them. I liked typing them. Yeah, but I did not like um, actually researching. We're gonna try Smoky Eye. Lunch your heart. Exactly. Lunch definitely number one. And I did love art. I did love art. And I loved peace studies. In college, I took a class, but it was peace studies, and it was very it was very soothing to say the least. I definitely passed with an A plus. The teacher was super sweet, and she was just so in tuned with not only just nature but within herself, and I saw myself enjoying that, and I was 18. So I feel like I've always had it inside me, but I never knew how to really express it until I got out of the abuse. Peace studies. Oh, sorry. Peace studies is it was a class that I had to take in order to graduate with bachelor's, no, associates, and it was kind of like meditation class. You would have really enjoyed it. You would have, knowing who you are, you would have really enjoyed it. Um, and I remember doing this one experiment. She was like, she said, okay, because we brought food in sometimes in class, and she was like, all right, now sit and chew it for, was it 15, 20 times, and she's like, just enjoy all the ingredients and everything, and then just the taste of it, and then swallow it. Don't just like shove it in your mouth and hit about. It was really cool, Brittany. It was really cool, and it was so easy. It was a very easy class, and I remember someone had failed it. I don't remember who the person was, but I remember someone had failed it, and um, I don't always go with black eyeshadow. I don't like out of this, the black one or the darker one is the one I use the most. It's like, yes, I have dark brown eyes, but putting more dark eyeshadow, doesn't it make your eyes look smaller? And I already have like really small, I already have really small eyeballs. But it's something about the um, something about a nice, what is it called? Smoky eye that I really like. And in high school, I was never this bold to just put makeup on and go to school. Now, I don't give a, I don't care. 'Cause makeup's pretty, you know? Experiment with it. That's how I see it. And I love all the colors too. Oh, this wasn't the brighter one. Oh no. Oh no. Can you guys give me 1 second? I want to go and get a brighter color. Wait, I'll just take you guys with me. Duh. Can I do? All right, hold on, you guys. I'm gonna get a brighter color. You guys can come with me. I'm gonna get a brighter color. Maybe Johnny will say hi. Oh, it's so dark. Are you sleeping? You tired? Oh, little sugar. Oh, it's so dark. Uh, that light never works. Oh my gosh, babe, I gotta tell you something later. I gotta tell you something. I saw a, I saw a bug. Hmm. I thought it was a roach, but it wasn't. I think it was the water bug. Yeah. I got it. This is what I'm gonna show you guys. Can you guys hear me? All right, let's go back up. I love you, sugar. Yeah. Sorry, you guys. I wanted to. I really want to try this color, honestly. I don't know what that just looks like, but so much harder than it looks. So much harder than it looks. He unfortunately was falling asleep, and I felt bad. I don't like waking him up because when he falls asleep, it's hard for him to go back. And I don't know about y'all, but when I'm asleep, I'm asleep. Like you can't. There's no waking me up. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. Look at that. This one, I'm gonna put that one on. I don't even know what I'm doing with this makeup look. We're just we're just winging it, you guys. What it look like? There we go. Is it okay? I might have just ruined it. I don't even know what we're doing with this. See, that's like a really pretty blue, but I don't think it goes well with the black, or does it? I don't know. I don't know. I really like when like you can express and do makeup how you want to do it, but people will judge you, and I don't know if I found like my look. You like the blue? Okay, awesome. Awesome. See, that's so odd because I didn't know how I was feeling about it. Thank you, Brittany. It's very sweet. And I just, I love, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. When I get into it, and yeah, that blue does look good, doesn't it? Just like pops. I've thought about doing drag. I'm not even gonna lie. That is hard work. Hard work. Um, to all my drag queens, drag kings, performers, hats off to y'all. And just to all my hardworking people out there, including creators, because this is not easy. It's hard work. And honestly, I believe that like creating, I feel like it's one of the hardest jobs, is it not? To like be like a creator. I don't know. Yeah, this blue is really pretty. Wow. Um, should I throw they are so confident in themselves, I don't know. You have seen some shows? Did you enjoy them? I I'm gonna be serious. Okay, I'm going to be serious right now. There is a club here, and they perform, and I remember just going to the club the very first time and just falling in love with the drag. Now, after seeing how they act towards one another and trying to be like on top, it made me not like going there. I would just go there to see them perform, but I wouldn't pay them, because like drag queens be getting paid. Um, but yeah, I think definitely like the environment that you're in too, wherever that you go to see these performers, like if you know less about them instead of more about them, then your experience would be better than if you know who they were. Um, Especially if you like talk to them, right? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Like we know a lot of the women who perform over here, and a lot of them are very very snooty, and it makes the experience not wanting to go again because you don't want to see like cattiness on the stage, even though that's what they do. They do, or they are cattiness at times. For sure. Yes, you're definitely right. And I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be good in that because y'all know that I don't like any type of conflict, any type of. Yes, I played tennis in high school, and um, when I played, I was competitive, but not to the point where I'm going to talk ill about someone because I'm not where they are, like that spot. I can understand that. You just want everyone to be nice. Why can't we all just love each other? Yes, yes, Brittany. Exactly. Said it right out my mouth. And it's so sad because I feel like I've always thought that. That's why I've always went back to um, toxicity too, because I always thought that toxic people. I like this side better than this side. Sorry, it's very off topic, but I gotta. I don't know. We're just gonna go for it. But that's why I always went back to like toxic people, toxic traits, because I wanted to see the good in everyone, and apparently you can't do that. And it took me, I want to say it took me 25 years to realize that. But did I really know at that time? Like, no, I don't think so. I think just recently, I've known. I know, and you can't trust everyone. Oh gosh, I think I'm gonna make this worse. Maybe I should just stop right here. But yeah, but at the time, it was like all I've really known was toxic. So I'll just go right back to it because I want to see. I believe that there is change in that toxic person. Does that make sense? But I'm starting to realize that I don't like. We don't have time for toxic people. We don't. If you want to be toxic, go be toxic somewhere else, please. But, oh yeah, that makes it better. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. How pretty that is. It looks better in person than I feel like. And why does this side look better? I don't even know where we're going with this. I kind of want to throw on a wig, honestly. Should I do that? I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna put on my mama's wig. Tell me if this is okay. Looks good. Does it look good? Why do I always go with the blue? Oh, whoa. Oh my gosh. You know what? It actually kind of looks pretty good with this, with the eye color. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, we'll just keep it like that. All right. Let's do. What do we want to work on now? It's not bad, huh? I wonder sometimes, what did my mom look like? Like literally, what did she look like? Like, I was always told that I had, um, well, no, I wasn't told that, but I feel like I have more of my mom's genes than my dad's. And I remember when, okay, long story short, and I've never told you guys this before, I don't think. I used to want to transition. Cat's out the bag. I wanted to transition. This was when Gianni and I first started dating, and I had told him that I wanted to do it, but I had no idea what was going on mentally in my head. Like it's like I wanted to transition, but then I looked more into it, and just like everything that you will experience with going through that. And then internally, I didn't feel like a female. You know what I mean? I felt like I was just a man who enjoyed dressing up. That's honestly how I felt. I felt like a man who just enjoyed dressing up. Whether it was girlier makeup or whether it was manlier makeup. But And then when I met Gianni, then he was in a situation in his family where he he was never really told that dressing up was like good for a man to do. Like he pretty much looked down upon, or he didn't, but the people looked down upon him for wanting to dress up. And he actually told me that he wanted to transition also, but I don't think he wants to. I think we just like enjoy dressing up, and I'd even do some cosplay, honestly. Put some of this. You know what? This actually kind of looks kind of cute. I feel like my mom probably looked like this. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know if that's good. I had a character that I was trying to play my mom, but no, it was I don't know. It was a lot of work. I don't make excuses. I'm just winging it. I'm just doing whatever comes to my head right now. Because I don't ever really practice the makeup before I do it. I just do it. Oh, is that the right spot? I think so. A little too much. I don't know. Why are my eyes watery? Hope I'm not allergic to this stuff. I don't think I am. No, I'm okay. You guys are actually the first people to see me do this live, and it is incredible. And it's amazing that you guys are still watching me. So thank you. I wish I had some little background music, and I don't know why it wasn't working. Hmm. I don't know. Like I turned it on. Whoa, this is wild, you guys. Look at this. What what the heck? What am I doing? Like I feel like this was not the person that just clicked play. I feel like we are like in a whole different dimension, a time lapse. Time lapse. It's wild. Hair can really change someone. I will say that. Johnny was telling me how he wanted to cut his hair. I enjoy people putting on makeup. It is soothing. And the ASMR videos when they do it, I thought about that too. But look at this. Look at that scalp. Now, I did say that we don't really get like expensive makeup, but we do be getting some expensive wigs. And in a time in our lives, we don't do it anymore because inflation and everything going up, and we just don't have it. But back then, we spent some pretty good money with all the wigs that we have. And I don't know why we haven't really taken that into consideration, or I don't know why we aren't both doing like skits or just different things. I have no idea. They're kind of just collecting dust, and we thought about getting rid of them, selling them. Um, but this one is staying. He's not going to want to get rid of this one. This wig is definitely staying. But there are a few that he wants to get rid of because we just never use them. And I don't know why. It was just something that we just enjoy. I love long hair, short hair, all types of hair. And even as a child, when I was 7, 8 years old, I would I would do this one woman's hair. And I remember going to like the basketball game, and she had long blonde hair, and I would always just sit there and braid it and twist it. And I grew up with having dolls. I would sneak my sister's dolls, and I enjoyed playing with their hair, long hair, short hair. Yasmin, she was my favorite doll, my favorite brat doll. Remember the brat dolls? And my adopted parents never just got me a doll. I had to go back and sneak and get my sisters. But her and I always played dolls together. That was something that we always did. All right, I don't know what we're gonna do with the lips. Hold on. Let's do this color. What does this look like? Whoa. Uh, Creative things we love doing as kids often tell us what makes our soul the happiest. Yeah, exactly. And that's why they say, don't grow up too fast, right? I feel like life is flying by. How are we already in May? Almost in May. What? Does it really? Thank you, Brittany. Brittany, I honestly, I feel like some of the best makeup comes when you don't even really think about it or don't even plan it. And this was never planned. I didn't know what color I wanted to do. I didn't know how I wanted to do it. I didn't know if I wanted to do more of like the masculine makeup or more of like the feminine makeup, but it just happened. And I guess we're here right now. I feel very comfortable with you guys, and it is flying. It is flying by. Yeah, I like that. It is flying by. Cover this. Look at that. No, how are we? going. I don't. What else do I have to do? I don't think the blending looks that good, that great. It's just a little tester. Doing a little tester. And thank you to Brittany for suggesting me to do makeup because I really didn't know what I wanted to do when I was going live. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like oh gosh, I feel like I just ruined that. Hold on. Easy fix. I feel like I would get really, really annoyed with doing makeup though. Not even gonna lie. On like someone else. Because I'm gonna want it to look amazing or perfect if there was such a thing. So things like that. And you guys know that I overthink a lot. It's like we all do. We do. We overthink a lot about everything, and it's easier to overthink than to not. Oh gosh, I don't know if I just messed this up. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here with me. Can I just say that? Like, you have no idea how much this means to me. And that's on everything I love. I never even thought one person was going to really, I guess, connect with me. But we connect in very similar ways. And I feel like that's what brings those of us back to like seeing me and stuff. Because we have a lot of things in common and we've experienced a lot of things in life. And I'm one more year away from being 30. Just so wild. One more year. One more year away from 30. And I wake up in the morning and my bones are cracking. I'm being serious. I'm like, how? What is going on? Why did I not sleep good? Should I try a different wig? Should I try see this one? I think this one looks really good on me. But there's a blonde one, or let me try that one real quick. Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so look at this one, you guys. Very much. What kind of hair is this? Sofia Vergara? Snatch that off. It's a man. Ow. Yeah. Or this one. Whoa. This one definitely needs to be brushed. What the heck? What the heck? Something about this wig. Long story short, this one's not going anywhere either. Um, he doesn't want this one to go. He wants to keep this one. He loves this one. I kind of messed it up, but I put some hairspray in it, and I don't think he wanted hairspray in it, so he got upset with me. Mm. But behind the ear, mm, really, thank you, Brittany. Thank you, thank you. I like it too. Whoa, I honestly didn't think that this was going to look like this. I didn't know. Wow, so it's not bad. Right here could be blended in a little bit more. I don't think the contour is all that, but hey, practice makes perfect. And if I continue to maybe be going live, I might go live more often now that I know that I'm not being judged. I know you guys would never judge me, but I don't know. It's kind of nerve wracking, you know? I don't know. What about like this? I've thought about doing like makeup videos, but until I get to the point where I can explain it, then I may not do it. Okay, this is a look. Is that it? Is that the look? Yeah, that was the look. Wow. Ugh. I'm gonna flat iron my hair, but wow, you guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. Um, thank you for being on the phone with me for this long. That is wow. That's mind blowing. That is incredible. That is amazing. I did not put any of this powder on either. Put this on real quick. Thank you. Thank you. Means a lot. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. And it's getting longer. I'm trying to open this dang thing. It is getting longer. Um, I think I'm thinning. I mean, I know that that's part of getting older, but I don't know. Maybe I can't get this thing open. I'm trying to get it long. I want it long. I want it like long, long. Maybe halfway down my back. Maybe. Maybe. Or is that too long? Hmm, this one long. Uh, looking at it up close, I like this side. I like this side more than this side. Gianni is the same way. He cannot stand for it to just go through that weird, awkward stage, and mine's going through a semi-weird, awkward stage, but I don't know. I just, it's really weird. Look at this. This hopefully in the next 3 years will be like down here. My hair grows pretty fast. Um, it does. I can't find my makeup wipes. See, this is what I'm talking about. I thought I had them up here. I was gonna like take the makeup off too, but I mean, I'm really enjoying myself, and I hope that you guys are too. And wow, the fact that you've stayed this long to see me almost doesn't feel real. I'm living in a dream. But no, this is amazing. I'm still trying to get this thing open. So how's y'all's night going? Curled up in bed? Because I'm about to be very, very soon. That's what I forgot. Was this the finishing powder? Oh yeah. Is that too much? See, now for some reason I'm getting nervous again. This is how nerves work. I'm getting nervous again. I don't know why. Well, thank you for being here, Brittany. That means the world to me. And when you had told me that hearing my voice is like soothing, or like you could be doing something and you have me playing in the background, I'm like, what? That's amazing. Like that's wow. Really? This is like sometimes I'll be annoying. I'm like, who wants to listen to me? Sometimes I can't even stand myself, honestly. Like Gianni and I would be sitting like watching TV or whatever. I am Brenda from Scary Movie. No lie. I would always I would just ask a bunch of questions. I don't know if I'd be loud or like obnoxious, but I would just, be asking him a bunch of questions, and he's just like, "Oh my gosh, just be quiet, just watch the movie." Like right here too. Honestly, still going. I was done. I thought I was done with it, but I keep adding on more. This is what I do, you guys. I don't even know if that's. Ooh, it looks wild in the. It looks wild. I don't. Should I turn this light a little bit? Should I turn this down maybe? Whoa. Hmm. Oh, this is crazy, you guys. I don't. I mean, I feel like I've done pretty good, and I don't have much light to work from, and just keep adding on to it. Which, by the way, Brittany, your work is amazing. I just want to say that. Asking what happens next, even though everyone is watching the movie for the first time. Because I hate surprises. Oh my gosh, that's just like Gianni. He hates surprises. Y'all have a lot in common. I've noticed that. And he actually told me, he said that he was like, I don't think he'll ever get back on his channel. I don't think he will. He might, but I think that he'll post more of just like shorts. I don't think that he'll actually do long form. But when what was I saying? He was saying how sweet you were, and because you would leave comments on like literally all my videos, and that blows my mind. Um, yeah, I don't think this is a good color. Hold on. Some of this on. I'm just making it worse now. But he did. He did. He did. He knows how much. He knows how much you mean to me, or just y'all. Honestly, just everyone who has taken the chance to really just listen to me, watch me, just anything. Comment. I get more comments on the shorts, but I'm grateful for any comments that I get. It honestly gives me more motivation to just keep going because there's been, like I said, plenty of times. I think I'm messing this up. I don't know. there's been plenty of times where I've wanted to give up, and I don't know. I don't want to give up. I'm not in that mindset right now. But it's so easy to give up, you know? Like, why is it easier to give up than to not give up? Yeah, I'm sometimes like that too. This is like a shit brown on my face right now. Um, does it look okay? I don't know. I can't tell. Did I just ruin it? Tell you this is what happens when I'm nervous. I know I just need to just like chill out, but it feels like I'm like interviewing. Like I have like a or not. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't like the color on me. I don't like the color on me. I don't know if I like that. I look like an alien. That earring shining though. I'm keeping it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. It looks good. It looks good. I need to stop second guessing myself and just go with my first instinct, right? Thank you, Brittany. Hmm, just gonna go all the way around. But yeah, what was I saying earlier? I think I'm done with this look. I don't really know what else I want to do. I didn't know if I wanted to, but I want to wipe it off. This is incredible. I've been on with you guys for, oh my gosh, this is wild. This is so wild. Should I wipe this off? I get very distracted. Like I feel like I have to use the bathroom. Are we allowed to just leave? No, I'm being serious. Like, are we allowed to just go use the bathroom? I'm being dead ass serious. Like, I don't know if we're supposed to keep filming. I don't know. This is my first time, but I do have to pee. Um, I guess this is the look. First try. This is my first live video. Uh, I don't know when I'm gonna go live again. I want to thank you, Brittany, for helping me get to this point because I didn't know if I could do it alone. I always talked about going live, and I needed like that push, and you got me to do it, and I'm so grateful I did it. Um, I don't know why I'm so nervous. I'm really trying to not think too much about it. My neck is getting red. Ooh. But I was, it was nerve wracking. I guess it's nerve wracking always to go live on your first time, and I got the push from you to do it, and I am so grateful for that. And I would love to do it again. Um, Now I know, well, I feel like I've always known this, but when you come back and I did it, I did, thank you so much. I did conquer my fear, and I had amazing support, and I really want to thank you for being here. Um, it means a lot. The makeup is the makeup. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. I've done better. I feel like it was. I feel like in the beginning, it was looking okay, and then I don't know. I don't like underneath the eyes for some reason. The nose contour isn't bad for me. I do have like a. I love my nose. I would get asked sometimes if I would ever get a nose job. Say no. Mm-mm. I don't need one. I love my nose. Long hair. Well, my long hair coming in soon. Well, I just want to personally say thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me and for clicking. This means the world to me, and I'm so thankful. And thank you for thank you for letting me just be me and for not judging. And you don't need to know. No, I don't. No, I don't want. I'm not going to get one. You're right, Brittany. I don't need one. Thank you so much for watching. I think I'm gonna go and get this off my face, and probably do some more nighttime serums. Um, I've always had like a cricket. A, cr- well, I don't know well, I think I did make a video on it. I had Bell's palsy, and that's why the right side of my face looks like it goes down more than the left side. Oh, thank you so much, Brittany. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. You're right. I conquered my fear. And once you've conquered it, and once you, like, we're going to the next step now, right? So, yeah. All right. Well, I don't want to let you go, but I'm actually enjoying talking right now. And just thank you. Just thank you again. Thank you. I enjoyed the blonde wig. I'm right there with you, Brittany. I enjoyed the blonde wig. So thank you. I may take some photos. I don't know. Get some better lighting in here. But all right, well, I guess that's it. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the look. Um, I will see you in the next video, and I hope you have a great night. Um, please stay safe, and it was very nice meeting you. Um, it means a lot to me. You have no idea. And I hope to go live more, definitely. Buenos noches, Brittany. I hope to go live very soon. Don't know when, but if I can do it now, I can do it again and again and again and again and again until I become comfortable with it and go all the time. So I love you. I hope you have a great night, and I'll talk to you. Do I have a video coming? I think I might have a video coming tomorrow. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a video tomorrow. Um, and the smoke chill sesh videos, I really enjoy. I enjoy doing those. Um, but all right, well, have a good night. Mm, I'll see you later. Okay. Bye. Thank you. Thank you so much.